But I think the fact he has Raytheon, so it's an unfavorable matchup, and it's a hero that he's not as good on. Well, it's not that he's not good on it, but he's just better on other heroes. Like, it makes it so difficult.
It's very hard for them to have beaten that TATB because Templar Assassin rolls the early game and the mid game. So if TA is able to have as good of a start as she did have, you open up space for TB, and TA takes over.
Mm-hmm.
And TA is not no slouch in the late game either. Like, the fact that TA is so effective in all 3 points in the game is kind of ridiculous to me, and I'm a bit shocked that TA is not picked more often. That Mirana, DUI Phoenix potentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at for Vici. I mean, there's no other reason you would ban Mirana other than to try and take Phoenix for yourself. But the problem is now you're in a really difficult position on CDEC because do you want to let them take the Mars or do you want to let them take the Phoenix? Because like we said, Yang's insanely good at Mars.
And they made the decision. And I think it's going to be Mars.
The only thing I will say, though, this time is that CDEC have the last pick overall in the first phase, so they can pick Arme's hero then, if they want to set up for it. So I wouldn't be massively worried for them this time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them pick his hero early. So for them, I think they should already be thinking about, can we get this like AM into the draft, potentially?
So they get the Mars, and that's for Yang.
Well, most likely, yeah.
They're the only team that was doing that was SAG, man. There's no way that bled into any other teams.
Vici have played mid Mars before. It doesn't have to be 5. Like I'm like nearly 100% sure it's Yang, but like
fair enough. I just completely forgot that Mars is like a mid hero at times.
You've got PTSD from the position 5 Mars, have you?
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
OGA. Okay.
And back to the Earthshaker. So
I think
minus the Echo Slam that happened at the end of the game, will we see one?
Yes. I think they'll either go Rubik here or they'll go for Arme's hero. And I think Anti-Mage still looks pretty good. Only thing is, like, you're against 2 heroes that... Okay. Not what I thought they'd go for, but like again, it's a similar concept that at least Arme's playing something that they know is going to do okay now.
But TB is very... I feel like much more manageable with these 2 heroes picked up so far.
Kind of. It is in the mid game, at least because they have the Liza team fight. Like, they have good lockdown between Mars and Shaker. But in the laning stage, Shaker doesn't really pressure the TB in lane. So at least Arme knows he should have a relatively decent time. And he's got the Ogre sat with him as well, right? So... Like, at least he knows he's going to be relatively well protected. And he gets the Bloodlust as well. So we'll probably see him, if he can get away with it, ending up going like 3rd item MKB or something to try and utilize that Bloodlust. I wouldn't be surprised, at least.
Yeah, Viper's not banned out yet, but also what about Puck? That's still available.
Puck's okay. I mean, Ori plays that hero really well, so I wouldn't be surprised. I love the Rubik ban, though. I was wondering whether CDEC would have taken that as their 2nd pick overall, just because of how well James plays it. It's also really good against Mars and Shaker. But they decided to just prioritize Arme's hero, which is, I think that's fair enough. We've talked about how important that is.
They prioritize it, but we'll see if it pans out. Vici, I'm worried that if they pick too many heroes that can be active early, Ame may still have a very hard time.
Correct. Especially with the Shaker that can run around and get deep wards down and things that they can play off early on. So for Vici, what do they want as their 5 then? And what's their answer to the TB is the big question. So, like, we've seen Lena recently, we've seen Puck, we've seen Zeus has been the one today that people have gone for. I do like, though, that people are trying new different things as to find the way of dealing with this TB, because it's been probably one of the most popular heroes, at least of the playoffs, I would say. Like, it feels like it's been picked up out every single game.
Yeah, it's only 72%.
Is
but
that
I would
across the
like
whole
to see.
tournament, though?
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
like to see what it was. Just playoffs. 17 games picked though, so he's up there in the pick and not the ban. Well, that's not true. He's up there in the picks as he's 5th in picks, and he's been banned 17 times. So even across the board.
And the next question for me is like XM has been pretty good so far this tournament. I think he's played relatively well. But like last game on the Zeus, not having the best of times. Like, but laning against TA, it's not, it's definitely not an easy task. So I'd like to see them pick up something for him with their last pick overall that can try and impact the game. The problem is then you're getting banned out by that point, right? Because there's these last 2 bans now before the last pick overall. So maybe they feel like they want to pick his hero earlier.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay.
And
that's really nice.
They banned the Viper.
Yeah, but the break's really good, nice against the Mars. Like, Viper's just difficult to deal with at the moment. I actually quite like that hero right now. Feels really good.
This is the first time we're seeing Void Spirit right now. Today. Is it worth going to the puck at all?
They could. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't mind Lena either.
I feel like you just become so vulnerable coming out of phase shift.
I'm trying to think of other burst mid heroes. The Queen of Pain's the one that, always used to come to mind, but that hero's so popular now and it just gets first phase banned all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What about like Tinker, dude?
Ooh.
Vici Gaming Classic.
Don't tease me with Tinker.
It's not OP though. Sorry.
No, it's not. So Disruptor, I like the silence again. I think that, focusing on the silence against this team might be very important, especially if you can get a static storm over the TV.
Do you know what I'd like, actually?
Ooh,
I'd really
Nano
like
this
them
year.
to put the Mars mid and then pick Batrider on Vici.
Ooh.
If it's like not a good hero against Batrider here, if they pick like their other side laner, because it looks like a really good bat game at the moment.
Should I ask Cooper what his thoughts are?
Yeah, I think you should.
Cooper. All right. Batrider, off lane, Mars mid. Thoughts? What was that?
I love that nobody can see what you're talking to. Cooper's his dog, by the way. It looks like he's just talking to himself.
No, I am. He left. He didn't like the idea. He gave a little
joke.
A week, and that was it.
Okay.
Maybe that was in agreement. I can't really make it out sometimes.
They're taking a long time to decide what they want here, CDEC.
Yeah. But it's not like they're stuck.
Okay. I think
I will say though, we've seen that Doom get... Oh, and there's the Disruptor Naga combo.
Yeah. I mean, that was the safe pick, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have the combo now. It's also Naga does okay up against TB as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have no real way of dealing with illusions at the moment. And CDEC would have known this was coming. So we'll have to see what they do with this. But where do we think this Doom's being played? We assume it's a 3, I guess.
Unless they're going 4 Void Spirit,
but that would still make Doom
so.
the 3, right?
Yeah, I would assume Doom 3, unless Void Spirit's the 4 and they want to go mid Doom.
We haven't seen Void Spirit for this whole tournament, have we? Like,
I
think it's been core every single time, whether it's
Jinku
offlane or mid. Did who play it? Sorry,
I swore Jinku played it.
No, he might have done. I don't think that was this tournament though.
Maybe not. The one game that they had it. No, because he was playing SNAPPHIRE those games.
So I'd be surprised if they didn't ban out Lesh here on Vici. Yeah, and the Puck's okay as well. I don't mind that either. But I think Shaman might be okay for CDEC. Gives them something else to play off of as well. And the lockdown for the Naga is really good, but I don't know if it does enough in lane because Naga has such high armor.
Mm-hmm. There's the Lina, so get rid of some burst damage.
Yeah. And now all of a sudden, like, this TB seems okay to me at the moment. Like, I think CDEC have a much easier job at, like, fighting earlier on. They're, like, they can just run at them, and they're not so, like, ulti-reliant. Yeah, like, Doom is obviously nice, but you don't need it to be able to fight necessarily in these early stages. I still think Shadow Demon's pretty good for CDEC as well.
Interesting that they went to the Tusk ban.
James likes that hero. He's good, and it's the save as well for the.
You said Shadow Demon or Shadow Shaman?
I think well both, but I think Shadow Demon's better.
Because he goes with that TB.
Because it's good with the TB. You can save people in the static storm. Like it doesn't pair up massively well with Doom in lane, but like you can make your own Naga illusions as well for the minus armor. The only thing I would say, the Shadow Poison's pretty bad against Naga in lane because she can just take it off with the mirror image. And there's the Zeus ban as well for like the anti-TB hero. I have no idea what they're going to pick here mid. Maybe like they could take Lesh or like DP or something. I think they need another kind of core though because they're playing up against Doom. Yeah.
Whoa. Cool. Okay.
It's a little bit greedy, their lineup, but we said that last game as well, and they played it really well.
Yeah.
But this is more greedy than last game.
And they have the jump available to go onto the sniper. Like, I feel like this is such a rough sniper game.
I'm not
Double
sure
Astro Step and you're right on the sniper?
I think he goes for this magic build with Ags.
Skywrath. Is that about to be a mid Skywrath? No.
No. I don't know how much I like this guy. It's okay. This is really difficult to call because there's a lot of different scenarios here. Like different, I can't remember what the word is again. But
I think Sky just dies to the sniper though.
Yeah, but it works both. I mean, Sky dies to everything. That hero's not meant to survive. Like, you're supposed to blow somebody up and take the numbers advantage. And it's okay against the Naga in lane, but I don't think it's amazing. The silence is really key here, though, from James. He'll probably go for this 1-4-4 build like we saw him do before. You go like 1-4-2. No, sorry, 1-4-1, and then go back for more points in silence.
If they could set up the song Disruptor combo, I think it's just an instant win on team fights.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Especially,
they don't even need that, actually. They just get an arena down with the Static Storm. Makes that fight so hard for them.
Especially if, like, until the BKBs come out.
Yeah.
But
so how early is Ame going to go for his? Because we just saw Eurus play so greedy and go late.
Especially if Ori builds to scale with items. Like, I think they're going to really struggle in the late game on CDEC. So he might look to get BKB like straight after Manta, and they try to just force fights with like 3 BKB timings on their cores or something.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to say because I don't know. Like Doom should scale relatively well as well because he has Devour.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, come on. Get the Moo game going, CDEC.
My thanks will come later when you least expect.
Oh, he's got the he's actually using the secondary style on the ogre.
Oh, nice. Actually looks pretty good. I don't think I have this one.
I don't think I have the second style on it.
I don't think I have the Ogre Arcana. I can't even remember.
You don't remember spending $34.99?
Nah, gaming takes my money all the time. Why would I remember one over the other?
30 seconds to battle.
You have the Rubik Arcana?
Yeah, I mean, that's like my most played hero, though. So as soon as that was coming, I was like, hell yes, I'm buying that. I think
Ancient Apparition Arcana needs to happen, guys. Come on, that's my most played hero. Get on it.
Who's winning? I don't know who's doing okay in the Arcana vote at the moment. I haven't really been checking.
Ancient Apparition gets voted for next week.
The battle begins.
I think I voted for Tree and Clock between the two of them this week. I'd quite like a Tree or a Clock Arcana. They'd be cool, but I don't think that they will win. Like,
so go Fissure Block, or really double Fissure Block.
are they? Is DY starting up here to try and find a kill? I assume he is.
I would assume so,
Because
right?
like this wave's so far away from the Dire Tower as well that he can actually just wrap round here and try and find something. Fisher's up in 10.
It would have to be onto the TB. If they can catch him using meta, that would be great.
Yeah, I think that's what they're waiting for. But like they know because Disruptor hasn't shown bot lane.
Yeah. But he's just backing off. Like, that's...
Yeah, but
still
Naga's
fine
also
for
like
Vici.
by herself bot lane as well at the moment, right? So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
Like she has 2 CS. But Eurus is doing okay still.
Yeah, he finally backs off and gives it away.
Not for you.
Oh, they've pulled in the bot lane. Oh, Eurus can't get there in time.
Sniper taking a bit of damage. But so is XM. Like, under the Shrapnel, this isn't exactly the easiest lane for him.
No, the sniper should do really well here.
Is he going to go massively into the Shrapnel?
I imagine he'll go... I mean, does he go second point headshot, actually? I think he probably does, because he's against a melee hero. But Shrapnel is really good as well, so it could go either. The second point in Shrapnel does, like, increase its damage, you know, it doubles it, so... Yeah, he goes second in headshot. I like that. It's good.
Oh my god, he gets the headshot proc off the South. Jesus. And he's 9-2 to 7-4, so he's having a very good time at the moment. And he's just going to harass XM. That's what we saw from the sniper the last time. Who played it? Was it Nothing to Say?
Yes, yeah. It was against the DOTA, do you remember? It was ridiculous.
Yeah. I think his headshot procced every single time.
Yeah.
It was disgusting.
I think there's another one that we've seen as well that also did really well. I can't remember who that was.
XM actually hits 4 first.
Yeah, like he's not doing badly on XM.
No, not at all.
I just think he's going to have to spend more on regen and things. I think he's got Bottle coming out now, though, because he's had a good couple of waves. So at least he's got that going for him, like ready for the 4-minute ring.
Shrapnel down, all of a sudden XM. You know, you gotta back off a little bit. Or you're going for a couple of shots, trying to get through that Resonant Pulse. And he'll get the bottle. I think things get a lot easier for XM from that point. As long as he can keep rune control.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? And I wonder which supports are going to come over. There's a 1k net worth advantage on Vici already, by the way.
Yeah.
This TV's really struggling up top. He has 6 CS in 3.5 minutes. You know, we talked about
You
giving
just throw down
Arme
the
a hero.
Shrapnel again. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, we talked about giving Arme a hero who's comfortable on. Does not seem to have made a difference so far, unfortunately.
No, he's not yet.
A glimpse
but
spot lane.
At the same time, yeah, James getting chased. Can they get the first blood? One more shot needed. Survives with 18 health. SRF also getting harassed. And XM again, Shrapnel down, and he just needs one more shot. Shrapnel, dissimulate. This forces the Victoria rotation. Ori backing off, but it's not like they have Astral Step to go and get him.
No, and it means he doesn't get the 4-minute rune as well, which spawns top. PYW takes that one.
But not my calling.
And that's that rune control. SRF getting chased. And they've got the fissure to get the first blood, so PYW makes the jump all the way across, and James might just be next. UI has the fairy fire, needs to stay out of the vision of James, but I don't think it's gonna matter. He'll survive, and it's another kill there for Vici.
There's a reason everybody was first face banning Shaker against Vici. Like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. It just feels like he's
So they
always
can
in the
never
right
use
place.
Echo Slam.
Yeah, like he's always in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Dude, play Shaker without leveling Echo. That would be sick, actually.
I mean, PYW's really shown up to be such a good player, and that's what's been impressive with me. I think we were saying that he was kind of slacking in the group stage, but I think playoff-wise, he's looked a lot better.
Yeah, and he's just gonna got this deep ward down and snatched the bounty rune away as well. So they're gonna get all four on. Well, no, sorry, Ogre gets one. He manages to nab one in the Radiant jungle. But this deep ward down as well is really good because it spots the TB farming in this bottom triangle.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do because TB usually tries to sneak away to the jungle. You get a couple of stacks for him. He feels a little bit better getting himself an early item. But if you don't allow him to do that, then all of a sudden you're shutting down his game and making it much harder for him to progress. And Assassinate on the SRF, they just need one more shot. PYW, does he have Fissure? He's got it available, just doesn't have the mana for it. And the clarity gets canceled, so SRF survives, and James can turn this the other way. But they've got DUI coming in. XM comes over. He's got Astral Step, Kinetic Field, and PYW just a little bit too
Radiant's
far.
middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, nice pickup from him. Ogre's going to start heading mid here to bottle get ready for the 6-minute rune as well. It does spawn top. And they might be able to get Ori for this, actually. Ogre's down, but yeah, I think they can get him here.
Yeah,
There's an Orb of Venom.
He's very dead.
Dire's courier.
I like how much emphasis the supports are putting on getting these active runes. It's so important. It does mean, though, that Eurus is able to just free farm in the bot lane because everybody's just mid. Like,
And this has been the good thing for Eurus. You know, he wasn't forced into taking that early song. He's come 3-0-3, and it's probably what he's trying to do at least is go to the 4-0-4. Sometimes you see a Naga Siren who gets pressured a little bit too much. They're forced to take the song point, and then, you know, then it takes them a little bit longer to just get the 4 mirror image as well as the Riptide.
does he have boots come out? Yeah, he does. Okay. I like this triple Wraith Band on a lot of the illusion cores that are about at the moment, like the Nagas and the TBs.
Sniper did it too.
Yeah, it's just so valuable. And you get like a 1.5 armor from each, so all of a sudden you have an extra 4.5 armor. Like, TB's going drums instead after the double Wraith Band instead of going triple Wraith, which I think is fine. I haven't tried this build yet myself, but the drums look so valuable this patch. Like, the stats are so much harder to come by now. Which is why you see a lot of people like these Helm of Doms and Meteor Hammers as well on different heroes, because not only are they good in their own right, but they also just give good stats.
So Kiss that level 7 takes the mirror image. Close on that 8 too. I think things are alright for Vici. They're going to want to shut down this terribly though. He's snuck into the jungle and this is something you want to really pressure him on. They have the vision. They know he's there.
Yeah, but who goes?
Probably Earthshaker with the sniper if you can. You play the long distance game.
I don't know if it's enough though. Like,
Radiant's middle tower
the
is
sniper
under
on the Naga basically just
PYW
wanna
might be
farm.
dead. They're going to try and double Astral Step for this. XM's making the way over. They have the Arcane Rune on James. This is quite the commitment, but not getting anything. So XM leaves the lane for a second. And, well, that's not that great.
I'll be happy with the keen optic though on XM. Oh, that's so BM actually.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Thinking about the fissure. He continues to wave the totem around his shoulders.
I'm surprised he went for Windlace after Tranquil's done PYW. Like, it's not bad, but I thought he'd just want to rush that blink straight away. Try and get as active as possible early on. And they're giving DY the experienced bot lane while Naga farms up the jungle now, same as TB's doing.
Yeah, the quicker you can get into that static storm, the better. Especially against this TB. You get that static storm down, you start the fight like that. Fissure comes in. Like, again, they have vision on this still, but I guess they can't do anything with it.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, but like,
attack.
who moves? This is what I mean. Like, who goes? Yeah, they can see him, but it doesn't matter if they
I
can
get
see
the
him.
Ogre top. At least there's that. Yan gets the kill on a Victoria, and they're still trying to take this tier 1 tower.
Yeah, I don't mind that though.
Radiant's
It's a pretty
bottom
slow
tower is
game,
under
so like
attack.
any kill you can get with your spells is going to be worth it.
Dire's
Even if
top
it's just
tower
the
is
disruptor.
under attack.
Okay. DY really needs this XP down here. He's so scared about going in case he like gets dove or something.
Radiant's bottom tower is
But
under
he's just
attack.
leeching the
Aw.
XP from the trees, which is really nice.
Yeah, he just TP'd away because they dove the tier 1 tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And now he's got Yang by his side. If SRF goes for this, like, why not just put a kinetic field around him right now? That's very late.
Dire's
I'm a little
top
bit shocked
tower
on
is
that.
under attack.
Because now Scorched Earth, that means he's able to come over. Static Storm, he just hit 6. So he'll use that, glimpse back, and
Oh,
he
they missed
a
a spear.
SRF's not dead. The Sunder!
Oh my god, Arme!
Like, is TV gonna become the target? Yeah, he is. PYW's dead to XM though. They get this kill up towards top, and somehow that works out for CDEC.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how that Doom's managed to live there. That was pretty nuts. And then now they see the TB farming really low in the jungle, and they're like, "Guys, go and gank him." And they're like, "Who's gonna go?"
Assassinate. It's up. Just throw it. Walk up and assassinate. Oh, now he's
Nice.
got the salve. It's over. GG.
And stacking the ancient camp.
Not stacking it for the Naga, who's
Radiant
level 9,
are
so holding a skill point so far. XM tries to throw the Aether Remnant down. Holding it potentially for the Song.
I think that's the Yasha finished on the Naga, right?
Should be, yeah.
I'd like to see if she goes Diffusal or Manta next. Like, Manta's been the standard for this tournament. But I actually wouldn't mind the Diffusal either. Like, it's a really good Diffusal game.
Ame
But
actually
the-
has such little farm.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how far behind he is.
It's not good, is it? Like,
No,
They're
and
gonna go
there's
top
the
here with the static.
Song.
Dire's
They'll
top
have the
tower
Static Storm, but
is
the
under
rotation's already out, and they need to try and get this kill. They'll have themselves a concussive shot. Can they finish off the Void Sphere? Yes, they can. The Assassinate comes in as his dead body's hitting the floor.
And the glimpse.
They have the glimpse onto the Skywrath Mage. The Silence comes in under this Disruptor, but it's not going to matter. A double kill there for Eurus, so an easy 1-2 punch for the side of Vici.
yeah, all of a sudden he's 200 gold ahead of 2,000 gold ahead of the TB, and they're going to get the tower as well. Like, this is insanely good.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, he is going to go Manta first. As I said, the Manta's really good against the silence from the sky as well, so kind of that's what we expect.
Doom? He's okay.
Radiant's
This tower's gonna
bottom
go down,
tower
though.
is under attack.
Now, all of a sudden,
Right.
top tier one's gone, mid tier one's gone, and they've just opened up the whole map and have a 4K advantage, right?
Just out of the range of the Sentry. However, they are keeping vision. Sentry down once again. There's the glimpse as well as the spear onto the fissure.
The earth splinters at my touch.
All right.
Dire's top
Kinda
tower is under attack.
Forgot you can place the fissure and it acts as that wall.
I'm pretty sure that's a little bit buggy, and there's places on the fissure that you go through with the spear. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's like the Roche Pit wall, from what I remember. TV did take the bot tier 1 in the meantime, though. But yeah, they're losing more and more of the map. Like, all of a sudden, this Naga's so farmed, actually. Like, and this Manta's going to help her farm speed massively.
And then on top of that, Yang's almost got blinked. But how many games are we going to see Yang allowed to play this Mars? He's so good at this hero.
But again, it came down to the thing that, like, they banned the Mirana, right? So they're like, well, you can let us have Phoenix, or you can let us have Mars. Like, pick your poison. Because if you let us have Phoenix, you're not going to have the Mirana as their, like, answer.
But the Phoenix is PYW's anyway. Giving this Mars up is just like,
Yeah, but
you need to be banning that.
what I'm saying is, like, if you give them Phoenix is, like, one of the strongest heroes of the patch still, right?
Yeah.
And, like, the way a lot of people see it is that this Mirana does so well against Phoenix because you can just leap in and kill the egg quickly with the attack speed that it gives. So, like, if you ban out the Mirana, you're saying, like, if you let us have Phoenix, it's going to be a really hard game for you.
Kinetic field on SRF. Up towards top. They get a kill on Yang. And they'll lose SRF, so a trade in offlaners. But another kill there for Eurus as he's going into the Diffusal next.
Yeah. Not going to be a shock to anybody, I don't think,
Dire's
that
top
Diffusal.
tower is under attack.
MKB for Ori too.
They need this Axe on the Void Spirit though. That's the big one. Like I don't think they can kill the Naga until they do. Maybe unless they get a Doom off, but it's really difficult because of the mirror
Pretty
images
far
and things. I think the PYW blink is the big one now for Vici. That's going to be up really soon.
Yeah, and they have the blink for Yang in just a second. He's going to get this creep wave with a spear and God's Rebuke, and then he's got himself the blink.
So they're about to have double blink up. I think if they find the Doom at the start of the fight, or the Sky, maybe the Void Spirit. I think the Doom and the Void Spirit are the two big ones, because they control a lot of the fight. Ori, though... Oh, he's just gone.
Yeah. That's the second time he's been caught out. He's 0-2-2. He hasn't exactly had the biggest impact. He buys out on the MKB recipe. Granted, that only costs 350 gold.
Oh, he's getting MKB second item. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought he might go for something a little bit less greedy. Like, even if he goes Dragon Lance or something just for some early stats. Is that like you have so many eggs in the Naga basket already? That, you know, why do they feel like they have to have another carry? This is why I thought he might go for the Axe build.
I would have appreciated the Ags too, because you want to have that stun, you want to have that constantly up, and I think sniper hitting from a distance and allowing the Naga Siren to continue to go in, especially with the Mars who's got the arena, really could be beneficial. They'll kill up the Skywrath, they've got the Assassinate, eventually that flies in, and he stopped it for a second. There it is.
I love the headshot sound and animation. It's so satisfying.
Fissure. And, well, they're going to chase.
We're
Moving forward, PYW and DY. I got the stun onto the Earthshaker. Astral Step, PYW. He's got Echo Slam, but nobody's here with him. So they get both supports.
Yeah, they wanted.
That's giving up numbers for no reason.
They wanted to hold the high ground and then try and find the TB in the jungle, farming ancients and things, but yeah, they just end up giving their lives up. And now the Void Spirit's doing really well. Like, he has this Axe, and so all of a sudden they can start thinking about running at the Naga and trying to catch her off. But it's still a really difficult kill because she has the Manta. So, like, if she purges off the silence quickly enough and then goes for the quick song, then it's, you know, they're still not going to find her.
Philosopher's Stone, that'll be good to give to the Disruptor as he picks it up immediately now that Diffusal Blade is finished for the Naga Siren, and going Scotty next. Meanwhile, though, Sanj and Yasha for the TV's finished.
Okay, it's good. I mean, it doesn't help him massively this game, but it just gives him that raw HP that he needs. I thought he might end up going BKB, but if he goes SMY Satanic instead, I don't mind it too much. I don't think he'd consider going Halberd this game. Doesn't sound great. He actually went movement speed as well.
Fissure, Blink, and the Spear. They get the silence onto the Mars, but the Static Storm is there. Blink with the Echo Slam, so the kill off XM. They find themselves James. A quick 1-2 there for Vici. And DY going to TP back to help out Ori potentially, because they could get a glimpse here. And, ooh, it actually just sends him right on back. A level 4 glimpse could have been really problematic for Ame. And now, Victoria. Spear hits, and they're onto the Ogre Magi. God's Rebuke as well as the Fissure. They'll lock him down continually to finish him off.
DY's dying to this illusion, by the way. Like,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Okay.
I've never seen anything more
Radiant's top
DY
tower
ever.
is under attack.
Like,
Guys? Someone take out this illusion. Please.
he's like
Ori's
screaming
there,
at them.
farming bottom. Literally has the most range to help him out.
Did he just not have Glimpse up for the illusion? I guess he did just use it. It must have been just coming off
XM?
cooldown.
Fissure? Another. Dissimulate just in time, but still.
They get the Doom?
Alright, he's dead. This is
Oh,
not
Sky
good.
takes this kill. Oh my god.
Oh! Ori! But he might die for this. They're
Dude,
so fast.
Do you get the style?
Good
Oh, what a
Fissure. Beautiful from PYW.
Radiant's
Dude, it doesn't
top
matter if he
tower
dies. That's the
is under
style
attack.
points anyway.
Wow.
Insane, actually, because that would have been so much gold as well, because Naga's top of net worth.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Lord.
Yoink that right on back.
Lordy lord. And TP's actually catching back up in terms of net worth now. Like in comparison to a few minutes ago. Like, he's doing pretty well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I like that Naga's going for the Skadi though. She just needs
I like
raw
that Yang's
HP
going
and stats
halberd.
now. What did you say, sorry?
I like that Yang's going halberd.
Yeah, very, very good. Like, TP's the only source of damage, so...
Yeah. So if he can't do any damage, then no need to worry.
When I say damage, I mean physical damage, but...
When I say damage,
Dire's bottom
I mean
tower
damage.
is under attack.
Glimpse, dissimulate. Easily getting away. Ogre will try to TP out, but they can't find him. Head fissure, don't think they had the range. Ooh, Van Brace. Wonder if he swaps for that.
I assume he does,
Keeps
yeah.
him- yeah.
And they'll give the Imp Claw to the Sniper.
Sniper. It's taking him a while to get to this MKB. I'm a little surprised that he's gotten Blitz Knuckles in the backpack.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. I was going to bring that up. Like, 35 attack speed is quite a lot, but I think he's worried more about dying, so he wants the stats. Like,
Dire are scanning.
he's close to finishing that now, though. Only a couple of
Roche.
100 gold, or 500 gold or so off.
They got the scan.
Dire's
Can they
top
react
tower
to this?
is
Do they
under
have a
attack.
smoke? They do on the Skywrath.
They're pretty good at taking this Roche, though, because they have the song as well. If they feel like they're ever in trouble, they can pop the song, finish Roche, and then take the fight. They're
They
going
just
to come
need
over too late. On,
They need to be careful though. They get a Astral Step in as well as the silence. You may not get the song
they're
off.
coming too late, though. Like,
Yeah, just this touch too late. PK's been popped by SRF. They get the arena down, but it's not going to matter. Now the Doom is out on the Sniper. The song, and SRF's just able to continue to wail on Ori. So they get the kill on the Sniper. They're going to try and back away on this, but he's going up out of the high ground right next to the TV. I don't know if this is where you want to be. Silence comes in from the Resonant Pulse, and they're doing a lot of damage onto Eurus. They're going to take away his first life. I don't think this is the fight that
This
Vici
is-
want to take.
this is not
They go
good.
after the TV. He's still in the Static Storm. Can they get the
Oh
kill?
my
Thunders right at the end. Mystic Flare is down. Vici. They have thrown this away. I don't understand why Naga goes to the high ground where everybody is for CDC.
I thought she was going to song and just TP away.
Yeah, and she walks next to the TB like, kill me twice.
I mean, to be fair, if they'd have killed the TB there, it would have been really good, right? But, I mean, not a good fight for them overall, because they lost the
Is it
Aegis
though?
as well,
Ori-
but...
Ori's gone immediately, like, and he bought back. Like, he bought back for
Oh,
nothing.
God. Now he's so far off MKB.
Yeah.
Radiant's
he
middle
feels like
tower
he's-
has fallen.
He's been working on this forever.
Yeah, it feels like he's been trying to build MKB for like 10 minutes.
I don't want to say that that's the turn, but
Radiant's middle
I mean,
tower
that's
is
a
under
really,
attack.
like, game-losing
That's-
fight.
yeah.
If
Are
they
you-
do...
I don't know why you're not TPing out on that.
If they do lose this game, we'll come back and look at that fight and be like, what just happened? Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy. And now all of a sudden, like, Naga's the only real core on this Radiant side for Vici. Like,
As
yeah,
much as Yang's playing this Mars really well, like, just not a lot of net worth. He's just keeping up with the offlaner, and Ori's so, like, he has nothing. He has literally, he bought back for no reason.
I mean, he thought he could get back to the fight in time, but he's playing Sniper, and he's got 330 movement speed.
In what world are you thinking you get back in this?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't like that he's, I mean, he's been trying for this MKB forever, but what is this MKB providing for you now?
And the thing I don't like about it is that it's the Sniper knowing that they have jump.
Oh, Yang gets killing a James.
But again, like, this
Can you-
game's still pretty slow tempo, so I'm going to go back to the point that if they get a kill with an arena and ults and things, it's always worth it.
Yeah. Disruptor would love this Ags. It's so far away. Oh, no. I got overexcited really quick from the Terrorblade. I saw just the point booster left. I was like, is he? Is he going for Ags? Just because I came off DY for a second. I was like, oh my god. Can't believe it.
I mean, his Skadi's going to be really good. Like, him and the Naga both need it now, because they need
I
the
don't-
raw HP.
Ori at this point is just a creep. I truthfully think he's just a creep at this point.
He's a midget creep.
I fail to see how he has impact with just Mask of Madness Javelin at the moment.
Can I say, I really hate his hero portrait on Ori as well, because That gun just takes up the whole thing, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah. I agree. I think though, if you kill the TB, like if you I think you just have to focus the TB if you're CDC. All right, if you're Vici.
Yeah, you do, but he has 2,500 HP now.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I feel bad for TB that he hasn't actually found a decent neutral item though. Like he's got Imp Claw in the base, but he wants to keep the approach over the Imp Claw. Interesting. I mean, the movement speed isn't bad, but
What a bounty!
I don't know.
There's so much time without this Roche now. Like, you don't have another chance at the Aegis. Finally, they get this MKB on Ori, but what is this providing? I would say you probably want to go Ags at this point, but he's going into the BKB.
Yeah, I mean, he's not going for the Ags because he's not going for magical build or anything. Like, they just want two.
But I think
cores
just having that Ags and having that assassinate where you have that stun, if you just hit the TB, that little split second would have been enough.
It's nice.
Like,
but
if he had gone that Ags,
they want the 2 scaling cores going into the late game. Like,
yeah,
that's their game plan. They don't care if this game goes late as long as they have Sniper and Naga.
But where does Ori farm?
I don't know.
Like,
I can't answer all your questions.
Come on, man. No, but I truthfully don't know where he's gonna farm. If Naga's gonna take over the entire map, continue to farm, now as the Scotty going into the butterfly, like I don't know where he farms. And now you're getting BKBs out on the CDC heroes, and we saw just the BKB on Doom, how much that was able to accomplish. They hit the fissure, they've got the spear. If they can kill the Doom, that would be great. Aether Remnant and the damage, so they will get the kill on SRF. They also have themselves the glimpse onto James, so with the defusal, they'll slow him down, and they'll take a double Eurus with a 1-2 punch right there. Very well done getting those two.
I think this should be like a tower top. Yeah, they've pinged out top. I think if they can take this top tier 2, this would be great. But TB Illusions are already going to start pushing the lane in.
This will come in handy.
So Yang, just a spear, God's Rebuke, cleans it up.
Another
QYW, he's looking for a Glimmer Cape.
It just wasn't quick enough though. Like they've just decided to farm instead. I don't know. And this Naga's going to get Butterfly real soon, right? And then the TB's not going MKB yet. He's going BKB. So this Naga's quite scary. Like when she gets that Butterfly online. And I understand why TB's going BKB because this Disruptor's going... they've got Sleep Static Storm, right? So he needs the BKB up online. But this Disruptor's actually getting closer and closer towards the Ags. Like DY doesn't normally get a huge amount of farm priority, but with this Philosopher's Stone, he can, you know, legitimately get there at some point.
Yeah, and they really want him to get the gold. So if they can give him any sort of farm priority that they can, more than just the Philosopher's Stone, that would feel pretty great. And now Earthshaker's actually got spider legs, which is good for him. If he has this mobility where he can get into the position to blink and throw down an Echo Slam, I think that's perfect for him.
Mm-hmm. I really hope Naga doesn't give away the fact that she's going Butterfly either. Like, I don't want her to show in any lanes where she's got any of the components.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything just yet. And then Ori, he's going into the BKB, so we'll see what that does for him.
This Doom has 51 HP regen now with Devour active because he has the repair kit. It's nuts.
Jesus.
This game's really close though. Like after that mid fight where they caught the Doom before, like what's the net worth difference? It must be pretty much 0. Yeah, like.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yep, tier 2 bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower
But
has fallen.
they're going to end up trading, and they're looking for the outpost right at the 30-minute mark.
Dire's
And they're going to grab
top
it.
tower is under
So DY would like to grab that top outpost. There we go.
He's only 1,400 off the axe. He's getting there.
Smoke from CDC.
Yeah, this Doom just picked up. Oh no, he didn't pick up anything. Oh, he's going Shivas, right? Okay, I thought he had the armor item, but he doesn't have it yet.
I want to show off these BKBs. And Butterfly next for TB, so he's not even going to have the MKB. And they already have an MKB on Sniper. Granted, he doesn't have a lot of farm.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one that the TB's worried about.
Yeah.
Like, Naga's not really an MKB MKB builder either. Like, she tends to go Bloodthorn as the answer to the evasion heroes. Because it just works on all her illusions as well, where the MKB doesn't. That's a TP.
Destruction. That's a good one.
Radiant's top
Are they
tower
giving it
is
to
under attack.
Void Spirit? TB's keeping the Mindbreaker.
They
Can she not take?
Keep
Okay.
hold the quarterstaff. So he needs a bit more gold here.
Yeah, that's fine though, because
DYW in trouble. And they've got the Sentry Ward down, and he's just gonna die. That's pretty big.
they really need to finish farming this butterfly though before the next fight. Like, Naga's really close. She's only about 500 gold away or so. They can let this tier 2 go. Like, it doesn't really matter. But
They're not actually gonna pressure it, at least right now. They could. If they can kill the Void Spirit, that would feel great.
I mean, they see the Void Spirit bot here, so they might look to make a play on the top side. I think the
Does he have a
Doom.
TP?
Yeah, they have to get
He
out.
doesn't have it. He doesn't have a TP.
Like, imagine if they can force a Doom BKB here or something. This would be massive. And
Yeah, but if you're Naga, you want to take this creep wave, don't you?
there's the finished butterfly.
You want this butterfly. Oh yeah, there it is.
So I imagine he's going to go back for MKB now on Terrorblade instead when he sees.
And he's going for the Basher
Oh, that's a double damage.
for Eurus. Yeah, that double damage could be big too. XM's gonna bottle it.
Does he not
and
give it
then
to
you
the
have-
TV, surely? Yeah.
Well, I was thinking he can give the bottle over to the TV, and then yeah, and he's got a bottle now.
Yeah, and TV's going MKB now.
Like, Ori's item progression has just been very slow, and compared to the 3 cores of CDEC, like, they're just not keeping up that well. Especially Ori, I think he's just falling further and further behind, because he's not, I don't think he can be confident moving around the map that much as Sniper against this lineup.
He almost has the BKB though. Like, he is a threat still, even though he's not massively farmed. Because he hurts, like, he hits hard. Like, he's one-shotting range creeps sometimes, when he procs headshot and
They're in
everything.
a Roche with the double damage. Vici, they're gonna try and make a move here. I would assume it's
TY has the
Echo
axe.
Slam.
Oh, this could be awful. Like, if CDEC get caught by this, with this axe...
They don't know he has the Ags.
Oh, God.
So Song, that started. It's on the TB. So they just need the Static Storm on him, and he's not going to get the BKB off. And
Oh,
now he's in so much trouble. The
no.
Phaser hits. They'll get the kill here onto Ame. He's already killed off, and now they're looking towards the backlines. They've got the Doom on to Ori, but, well, if you lose the Sniper, it's not the biggest deal. Is you already lost the TB, but TB buys back immediately. They get the kill on Ori as well as DY. Do you back out of this?
Okay, so they lose the TV,
You
but...
used everything.
okay, they lose the TV, but
Fine
they're
for
going to get...
CDC.
Yeah, they're going to get the Aegis on him, though, right?
Yeah.
I assume he takes the Aegis now because, like, you don't want to take the cheese up against this Disruptor Ags.
No.
But now it means that,
But-
like, I don't know, they have this small window on Vici now. Are they going to go in again, actually?
I don't think you can you?
Sean has fallen to the dive.
TV popped BKB,
Radiant's
actually, in the
bottom
pit,
tower is under attack.
just to make sure he wasn't going to die.
And he's going straight Divine Rapier, but
You know
if
what?
you don't win the game under this Aegis, terribly Divine Rapier, I think, is such a scary prospect.
You know what, I'm down, actually.
I don't know. No Satanic Divine Rapier, you just get hit with a song like that again in Static Storm, you're done.
I mean, Satanic doesn't save you from that either, though. You might as well, like,
That's
play to
true.
win, effectively.
Yeah.
I like that Arme just instantly bought back, though. Like, he understands that without the, yeah, without the combo, like, they can't just come back in, though, on
Yeah.
on Vici.
Like he actually had to. There's nothing else you can do. If you let that go, I think your chances slip so far. But they still don't have the, they still don't have what they need here on CDC, I think. But he's got the Demon Edge. How quickly will he get to this Divine Rapier?
Dire's middle tower is
He can
under
always go
attack.
in for MKB instead, though, if he wants to. There's another DD. Oh, Yang just saving the game. Like,
Yeah.
this Narc is killing the TB, though. Like, the illusion's taking away half his HP. Because he has no,
Ooh, Echo Slam? Yeah, they're going to find the TB. and he dies for the first time.
He used
They take out his life,
BKB.
but they lose PYW. The BKB's been popped by Yang, so now they've got themselves the arena. He misses the spear. Song though.
Oh, they're gonna get this. Have they got the static?
DY? He throws the static on the Void Spirit.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Not the TB. TB's gonna just start hitting away. Now he's been disarmed, but they go after the Naga Siren. Naga Siren's not gonna live through this. That's not fine. How do you go after not
Why?
the TB?
What?
He doesn't have buyback. You took the first life. He's gonna buy back immediately. Now they're gonna go turn this around. Yang going the other way. Blink forward from PYW. Doesn't land the fissure, but the assassin. He comes in. SRF. He now can get out freely, and the buyback's been used by Eurus.
Is mine.
I think they thought that they could kill the TB straight away afterwards, and they didn't respect the TB's damage. But it took them, like, I don't think they thought the Naga was going to die as quickly as she did, but the TB just turned around and absolutely melted her. Like...
Yeah, that's...
But the problem is, if you don't go on the Void Spirit, then he's so difficult to kill. But I think you can just ignore him.
Yeah, I think you take out all the damage once you kill the TB.
Oh. Maybe the Disruptor
don't
didn't
know
see him,
about
like, I don't
that.
know, but because it was nighttime, right? I think...
But you knew. You had the arena. You knew he was right there, coming back alive.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
He doesn't get it when they had vision.
But I will say now
TB
that
switches
there's
to
no
MKB.
buyback. There's no buyback on the TP, and they have no Aegis. So all they have to do is hit him with one more combo, where he dies.
But at the same time, the same thing can be said for Eurus.
Yeah, of course. But it's like I feel like it's easier for Vici to make the play. I guess there's a Doom though on the other side.
They're gonna smoke. If they find the TB, that's massive. But James is gonna break the smoke.
Oh my god!
And he's got an invis, so that goes perfect for them.
And they're holding the high ground here.
Yeah, you need to be careful. Now they place a ward, they're gonna get the vision. MKB's now picked up. So you thought he ripped through Eurus easily before. It just got even easier.
Maybe DY forgot that he had an Aegis. And he was like, yes, guys, we've got the TB, and now I'm catching the Void Spirit. Oh. Why is TB alive, guys?
If Sniper can get this Mjolnir, like...
Dire's
Yes,
middle tower
like-
is under attack.
That's... Oh, he's got the Hyperstone. Like, he's going to be hitting pretty hard. He just needs to find the proper positioning.
They need to catch the Doom. He's the biggest, because he's the one that's absolutely destroying Sniper's game. SRF's getting on top of him every single time, like with this Blink Shiva's BKB, because he has Shadow Blade as well. Like, SRF's really farmed, and he has ways of getting on top of the Sniper. Like, so many different ways.
They're coming smoked. They're going to try for this. This is tough. Look at where Naga is. And DY. Ooh, DY.
This is the
I don't
best
think he was
place to be, though.
I can't believe Eurus is in the pit, and nobody's going to look here. I don't think anybody looks here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
SRF. Ooh, he gets spotted.
They're waiting for the
He's
TB
got
to
the
show.
arena. This is so well done by CDEC. And they're going to commit to the Doom, and I think that's okay.
Oh, the TB's running.
Song?
I think he dies anyway.
Kinetic Field?
Oh, this isn't good.
Yeah. He's gone.
Now they've
He's
got no
gone.
soul.
He's got buyback, but Eurus. Oh, the Eighth Remnant! The Infernal Blade. This game's over. He's dead.
Cast my body in the
I think you're right. And there's a... Oh, look. Guess what's bot? Rune.
Oh my god. Again, that's the fourth.
that's
out of,
like-
the last 5.
It feels like for like the last 10 minutes, like even longer, we've had like DD something, DD something, DD something, DD. Like... Because you can't get the same one twice in a row. I'm pretty sure that's still a thing. But now TB's just going to end the game.
Yeah.
I don't... They tried to use the song to disengage from the Doom, but... Like, it's just not
I
enough.
don't know why.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They have Glyph on the Radiant side. I think they have to save it for tier 4s.
Radiant's middle
I don't think you
tower
can
is
afford to
under
use it on the
attack.
tier 3 here.
Radiant
Such a
structures are
duration
Okay.
on the meta, though.
They get the wave, though, which is nice. But by the time, like, the backdoor kicks in, the next wave will be there.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Okay. Sunder on cooldown.
This is a
Step forward,
huge
they go for
kill.
the disruptor, they'll get the kill. He's got buyback, but they've already jumped in. He buys back. Echo Slam. Is it gonna be enough? No. BKBs. And
Oh, the
now you just
silence.
lose PYW. All the BKBs come out, I think that holds the racks. BKB's been popped by Yang, but he doesn't get anybody with the arena. He'll find himself a kill and a victory, but is that worth it? Static Storm as well as the Spear that locks down the Void Spirit. They get the kill into DY once again. He's dead for 74 seconds without buyback now. Ori now needs to get back. He starts the turn. He looks over at SRF. The right clicks come in, but it's not enough. They'll hold the racks, but
I can't
it's
believe
not good.
They've managed to defend that, like, without their Naga at all. But they threw away buybacks and all sorts, but, like, I actually would have preferred to have seen them just let one set of racks go and then, like, play around the fights when everybody's up together. They need to time this with the spear.
Ooh, they got the kill into James, but now the Doom comes
Ori?
in onto Ori, and
buyback.
he's just dead. Can he get the kill on SRF before he falls? He's doing a lot of damage here. They get the kill on XM. They'll take out the Void Spirit, and they're just going to go for the deny. He's got buyback.
Oh, I thought he used buyback before. Oh, he didn't. Okay. I'm a liar. A filthy liar, actually.
Yours has 2 minutes till buybacks available, but Roche could be very soon. What was Shaco? And Ninja Gear.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This Naga's tanky.
Yeah, close to the little Shaco. 4,300 health. Need a little bit more survivability.
And because she doesn't need all the mana like that she has, right? She's almost finished Abyssal, actually. Well.
Yeah. About 800 gold. What's the Roche? It's actually a long one. That's really good for Vici, but I think TB's buyback, yeah, is available. So they're playing ahead at the moment. Magic Lamp? Send that back. Like, Eurus still needs another minute. And Roche is up in over that time, so they'll have buybacks available. And he bought out. So buyback's not even going to matter.
I think he has to. Like, he's the... When you play this, like... I don't know. When one hero's getting doomed every fight, like, you need the other one to be doing as much damage as possible, I think. Void Spirit has Blink Dagger, according to Chinese caster. That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's gap
actually...
close again to go on to Ori.
That's actually the first useful caster ping I've ever seen, because I didn't see that. And TB gets an Illusionist cape.
Yeah, both of them did. Both the Naga and...
they both did?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. At least it's a fair game then. You know what? Because if one of them had got the Illusionist cape and the other one didn't, it's like a massive deal, but... Does TB go Butterfly now? What's the play for him? He has 6k gold.
Oh my god, refresher for SRF. God, he's so farmed.
Devour bonus gold did.
Yeah.
He took the Doom 30 Doom TPS as well, so they're gonna hurt these ults.
Metamorphosis range too. Oh boy, this is really good positioning from the Dire. They're gonna blink in. They've already got the Doom onto this Disruptor. And they'll go to the Song, but there's the Doom again.
Oh my god.
SRF just comes in and cleans house. They're going to lose this Naga Siren who bought out into the Abyssal Blade, so now he's dead with no buyback. He bought out on that, and they just get caught one more time. Yang TP's out. 77 seconds they now have to hold. Maybe they get one more chance if they go after Roche, but that's
surely
still going to be a quick one.
Roche.
They're pinging it.
Can't you just end the game? Maybe they don't know that Naga doesn't have buyback though, right? Because it's the timer's expired, so they're going to play it safe and go for the Roche instead. But maybe they can.
Metamorphosis on cooldown, but they've got refresher, so I think you're still okay.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
Immortality.
Aegis for XM.
They're just popping dust and everything just so they can get inventory slots. So
They have
disco in the
refresher
Roche
for
pit.
Doom.
Oh, so he could, if a fight breaks out, he can now have 3 Dooms, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically. But I think it also gives time for the Naga Siren to come back. And there's the butterfly for TB.
Yeah, I like the butterfly. Naga doesn't have any way of piercing evasion, so...
Now
perfect sense.
Ori, he's got Mjolnir, but the high ground defense still isn't amazing. Like, just the fact that they could jump on the sniper, like, the sniper hasn't felt effective all game, and maybe he does here, but you're still dealing against a blink double astral step void spirit with an Aegis who doesn't care about his first one.
And the dissimulate stuns for 2.5 second talent is crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy.
So Ori needs to be as far back as possible.
He needs to be like in the next game along.
Yeah.
And he needs to like come in from the side of the map to the fight.
Tis mine.
Like, they can still defend, obviously, but it's got to be perfect, and I think that's very difficult because of the fact that, I mean, it looks as though CDEC are waiting for the triple doom.
Yeah, they might as well. Like,
Yeah.
where's the...
Triple doom, meta on cooldown for 10 more seconds, why not?
And if he wasn't sneaky enough onto with Blink, like, and the Shadow Blade he had, he's got ninja gear as well. So he's being smoked every time there's a fight, like, to find his entrance. So, like, we've talked about how he's the one they need to kill, really, so that they can actually get their damage off. Like, I think at this point, you need to Ag Static Storm the Doom. Because otherwise, he's just going to completely ruin the fight.
Radiant's
Like,
top tower is under
he's almost
attack.
level 25 as well, so he gets the extra Inferno Blade damage. Unless he wants to be a madman and go for Cleave, which, you know, that sounds fun.
Going Hex on the Skywrath. Aeon Disc for the TB. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess the only way he dies is the combo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I can just see that Aeon Disc being procced, like, really cheaply, though. Like, by, like, this proc damage from snipers.
Arena down, Spear, but it's only onto the Ogre Magi. They'll get the kill very quickly, but there's BKB before by SRF. They'll get the Doom out onto this Earthshaker, and they look over at DY. DY low, DY dead. Down goes PYW. They don't have buyback on the Disruptor. They'll find themselves Ori. He's muted, doomed. SRF getting low, not killed. They'll take out Yang. They'll buy back on the Earthshaker as well as this Mars.
They've got the song here. Do they want to pop this to re-enter? Okay, Echo Slam.
Fissure, Echo, damage out onto James. They'll get the kill on the Skywrath. Now they look over at this Terror Blade. There's the Abyssal Blade. They get the kill on the Earthshaker. Now the song. But what else do you have? It's going to be tough. They need to go in and find something, but the Aeon Disc gets popped. So XM comes over, gets the silence with the Resonant Pulse. They miss the Spear. Static Storm is down onto the Void Spirit, but very tanky for the Void Spirit to just survive this and walk away. Astral Step onto the high ground, and he's got the Aegis, so he keep his life back down with the Blink Dagger. Aether Remnant in. Yang in trouble with the Dissimulate Stun. They'll get the kill. He's dead for 2 minutes, as well as losing the Disruptor. They'll sunder on the TB. They will not lose the TB. They will not lose this game, it seems. I mean, Yang and the rest of Vici, they had plenty of opportunities to finish, and it just seems like it goes back to that fight over mid, where they had the TB by himself, and they're going to call GG. They had this game, and poor decision-making from Vici cost them it.
Yeah, that was a kick in the teeth, and this sniper just wasn't a hero, like, all game. He's 4-9-9. I still would have really liked to have seen them pick some kind of tempo hero and, like, try and play off that instead. I think Ori looks so much better when he plays like these active heroes. I mean, like, even if it's like Ember or something, like, at least he can make moves across the map then, even if it's not like a puck or anything. And like, I think I don't know why they felt like they had to go for this double core.